I think we can start with the questions. Vladimir, come here.
Thank you very much for presentation. It was impressive. I have a question as, you know, there is a public people here.
Yeah.
Why this presentation for these people? Why not for the manager of the cities, manager of the countries? Because they are the decider, we are not. So even you have enough investment here. Do you think that you can start to this project? I think you cannot. This, because the finance is not the only the issue for the starting the project.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe I can answer. Okay, right question. Thank you for this question. Yes, we do things on two bases. One is to collect the people who are interested on the investment, because this is very important for us, because after this we can develop our projects. And the next basis is to have some meetings with the authorities. But, you know, it's much more easier for us to start the discussion with the, I don't know, with the Minister of Transportation, when we can show to them, let's know, here is a huge amount of people who are interested in this project and support this project in Turkey. And after we have basis for the communication with the government. This is much more easier for us, like go to the government and tell them, no, we would like to build here some new kind of technology, and they ask, no, who supported us? Pilot project. But what we do as the second step, I am here with Vladimir, and our plan was to move from here, from Istanbul to Antalya, because there was agreed a very serious discussion with the, I tell it, with very important person. But at the last time, this meeting was changed. We will come here the next time. But we start to negotiate. We start the meeting as well with the officials people.
And I say some things more. I support and we understand that we go through the pilot project. It's a basic. We can talk about technology, about the new age technology and so on. But everyone said, show very good presentation, show how many things we make in this period between 2014 to this time. But pilot project first, other one is a partners who will be participate in this one, enterprises, and personally everyone who interested in his future is his country future.
And maybe a little more. What do you think what will be the first question of your Minister of Transportation when we come them? Show me, yeah, I know, but the first question, can you show me this technology somewhere? Because when I say that, yes, it is in Belarus, no, Belarus is not interesting. But when we finish the project in Sharjah, we can say, okay, come with us. We can show you, you can see that this technology is running in near country, it's very near here in Sharjah. It will be the other situation.
And I think it is not a right question. What we will discuss with Minister of Transportation of Turkey, for example. Because the present time shows that Ministry of Transportation should discuss with head company. Because I will give you a little bit my experience. I'm from Chelyabinsk, not little city in Russia, but it is a 1 million city. And 4 years ago, I tried by my own finance, my own communication, to do pilot project in Chelyabinsk. But what is the reason of failure of such projects? The changing of governments, the non-ready technology, the absence of finance. And what the main question we will ask to each government, we will communicate, are you ready to invest minimum 20% of money? And at the end of this question, I will give you a little analog. Let's see story of development of huge corporations. What Apple has done firstly. They were aimed not to produce 1,000 of computers. Their aim was to produce only 100 of computers, but of best quality, and after this to go to scale all over the world. What they have done, what Microsoft has done. They made partnership with IBM, and with IBM they were partner more than 5 years. And also we have now partnership with United Arab Emirates. It is our focus because head company see in this the opportunity of fast development of Skyway, and we, like investment platform, see here opportunity of attraction of big investments. Because what you want more? To communicate with government guys and non-attracting investment, or to spend after close of finance or of possibility of finance of head company, even one evening at paysage of this amazing Bosphore, and to attract $100,000. It will be real. Let's focus not on targeted projects and on communication with government guys, but on attraction of big investments. Because head company will do their responsibilities and will realize step by step also projects in Turkey. It is diversification of our responsibilities.
Next.
Ben teşekkür ederim bu
Thank you for this presentation project. It's a new project for future. However, as I see,
planlarını birleştirmişsiniz.
You have merged Steve Jobs and McKinsey plans. First, let's make the strategy from bottom to top. You are planning, and Steve Jobs always wanted to share it with the experienced people, and you are presenting this a nice thing. However, in your finance plan, it's more for public, and here there is something I didn't understand. When we are the investors, what can we add to your force? It's a huge project, and you can have big advertisements. It can take you because the work is from bottom to top now, and this is not about the huge ministers, but to do presentation to people.
Спасибо за все это. Это для будущего всем нам очень полезно и нужно для мира, для планеты. Но я здесь вижу, что у вас Стив Джобс и McKinsey. Как McKinsey всегда думает, что статистическую стратегию надо поднять. У вас в одном деле так, а другой, что практику хотите показать. Это все хорошо. И то, которое финансовое проблему вы хотите решать и хотите что привлечь людей, это долго, не думаю, что это долго путь нужно, потому что сейчас столько много есть информативной программы, что можно люди, если хотят, они будут инвестировать. Но какие будут, допустим, что наши планы, мы как сможем помочь финансирование. Это проект отлично. На ближайшие 10 лет, наверное, во всем мире это будет такой же механика использоваться. Это однозначно. Давайте это подумаем, когда потребность людей. Люди, вот что нужно, это сначала берет. А это нужный проект, это очень важный проект, экологический, все ясно. Но дело в том, что как люди будут, вот наша финансовая поддержка, насколько сможет поддерживать вот этот проект. Но то, которое это, да, мы говорим, что нам обязательно нужна, что важна все те, которые каждый раз меняется какой-то эта структура, меняется это, да, как верхушки, кто сидят, монополисты, то все это. Я думаю, уже день за днем это окружающий мир снизу сверху, который вот начинает, как вы делаете, сначала статистика людей, информация людей. Это уже день за днем, я думаю, что это будет уничтожать, и вот этот проект будет самый перспективный. Но единственное, меня интересует, вот насколько важна и насколько мы, люди, сможем вот поддерживать этот проект. И наше вот на будущем, как и, допустим, я 100 тысяч вложила на этот проект. И вот так буду поддерживать в моем стране или друг окружающего. У меня есть в мире 48 финансовые, это, да, сенаты женщин-подруги. Допустим, с ними я буду поддерживать этот вот проект. Какой будет результат для этого народа? Какой будет результат для мира? Вот мне очень важно узнать от вас. Как финансист, я хочу это подробно узнать.
Yes, good question, because we have waited for this question. It was question how can we participate like we people in this amazing project. We understand the perspectives of this technology, etc. But how can we invest and what will we do after? Okay, answering on your question. It is a good question because I will tell you my story. I am one of 50 first investors. And I have attracted my structure of interactions of people is touching more than 100,000 people. Maybe that is the reason why I am speaking here. And you can create also this system of interaction of people. It exists a real amazing film about New Year tree in Russia. And it was story when someone was known entrepreneur and entrepreneur has known prime minister to solve some problem. And here we are solving together the planetary problem. That is why Unitsky has invented after more than 35 years of many touches, because this technology is very old. And interaction with potential big investors, he announced, and you can find this video, we are doing the business more strong than Henry Ford, Stephenson and Boeing has created. And I am speaking with you, people. Would you like to support our project? And from this video became the process of supporting of this project. And Unitsky created the motivational system. Everyone who will attract investment will have reward, of course. If we will not have, for example, this vision, and not only vision, but really engineer, breakthrough technology and company, it will be Ponzi scheme. Sorry. But we are huge development here. And this I can name the future of creation of company. It is the company based on international finance. And it exists only one problem, little problem. The law schemes in different countries are different now. But the world changes very fastly. That is why we have now supporters in more than 100, not 100, 200 countries, more than in the United Nations. And all these people are motivating to develop Skyway business. That is why I have frozen my business. That is why, sorry, Mr. Maslov, he is deputy governor of his city, of Tallinn. He's a serious guy. More than 70 years. He has some deals to do in Tallinn. He can do every company. František Solar, he's vice-president of Agriculture and Industry Chamber of Commerce. Me, I am a new modern guy of blockchain technology, and someone proposed for me to form blockchain system for other companies. I refused. Why? Because I see here of development of business, and every one of you who will be ready to do this business will be rewarded very strongly. Believe me, because I will not pronounce exact numbers, but when you will see,
I will answer. Okay. I would like say I would like say it is first time. This is not terms for our presentation, but
because filming etc. it can go through network.
If somebody believes he can do the investment, but what I would like to say, the most important thing is we invest into the real technology. You can see all these videos, whole reality. Now, as I said, to Alex said as well, we are on the startup phase. Why we are here? We had possibility to choose to organize this conference next year, maybe in June, July. What will happen in this time? Maybe the 15 stages will be closed. There will be not possibility to do the investment. You will have, after this, you will have possibility to buy shares on the stock. But now, in the startup phase, you can buy the same shares, you can have the same shares, 40 times less price. And in our documents, you can see that the nominal price of every shares is $1. When we go on the stock, we will go with the $1. And there is some calculations, some negative calculations, not negative, not positive calculations, that after 1 year the shares can be have $5, $7, $3, $5, $7. Think about this. Now is the possibility to do the investment and receive shares. When we go to the market, we don't need. You know, and it is why we are here now, because now the possibility you have. Next year maybe in June, July, or in August, this possibility is gone. It will be finished. And nobody give to Unitsky some big amount of money now. But after, when we go on the share, on the market, and we will show that this technology is running, as everything is okay, many big investors will come. You know, and this is the reason put money. I am in this. I support Skyway from 2015. Alex said 1 year earlier, Vladimir as well. And we see the situation, how it been changed. Because when we started this business, we had nothing, and now we have a huge business. And we would like to give you the possibility as well. I told you during my presentations that there is how the safety is secured. That if you don't like to be like investor, you can be like creditor. You can borrow your money to the company, to the real technology, and after 3 years, you can receive your money back with 4% interest. Show me the bank. Which bank you give you 4% interest? Maybe 0.3, 0.5. But you are not sure that your money stay in this bank. But here you have in your hand the agreement. It is the right time to invest to this project now. Next year it will be late.
And also very important thing, because I understood your question. I am telling generally words, etc., because I have big experience of public speaking. Someone can cut my speech, but I will answer you, and you will understand me. You can attract Herbalife, Amway, etc., these guys, because they will be super satisfied with a rewards plan of our company, because it is crowd investing. And I will not tell the marketing plan now. You can ask Mzia, David, and your regional leaders. We are here to build centers in each big town of Turkey and to organize the development and the attracting of investment. And believe me, people will be thankful for you that you have given opportunity maybe to left their work they don't like. Because Mzia had business. David, sorry, he's very serious government in past, government man, like Vladimir Maslov. But why he left his work? Because he has now money for rewards of promotion and development of Skyway business. Did I answer the part of your question? And another very important thing, that now we are just in the start of developing of Skyway technologies world. Because this, it is the most difficult, the most long way. More than 5 years we have developed first, but most important step of launching of Skyway. Because after this, after close of possibility of finance, after finish of 15 stages, using this structure of people, of interaction with people, you can invest in other types of business based on Skyway technology. Which types? Hyper-speed transportation. We will need more than 1 billion. It will be constructed in Abu Dhabi. Eco houses. You can see first eco houses, for example, in at Ecotechno Park, and many other. So you have possibility to construct now structure, because someone will construct instead of you after close of finance. Use this chance.
Questions? I have a question, actually several questions, but each related to each other. About the security of the investors. Before I came here, in the morning I made some searches, and I found out that the Skyway shares are prohibited to sold in some European countries. That's the information I found in the internet. Maybe it's not correct. Please correct if so. And the first question is, are you authorized to issue shares in Turkey legally? If so, what is your legal status in Turkey? And is the shares are going to be floated in the stock market in Istanbul? And how you are going to provide the security to the investors of the shares?
Firstly, this is not shares.
Right.
Do you remember the story of Tesla?
Yes, I do.
What they have proposed to investors in prime stages? Convertible debt. People given money and they gave them some assets. This is not shares. And these assets, after going to public market of Tesla, were converted to real shares. But very important thing, I am telling at every presentation, because this is really necessary to understand. Tesla had limit of value of shares. And in the moment when they had possibility to return shares to their first investors, it was in decreasing and less than $300. And the condition was people could convert in shares their assets only in the case of up to $300. So no choice for first investors of Tesla, sorry. And that is why Tesla has made the most big buyback of first investors. They given them money, but not converted shares. In our case, you will receive conversion of these assets in shares, which will go to public market or to cryptocurrency story, for example, security token offering. I don't know. The time will show because the time is changing very fast. Or you will choose another type. You will receive 4%, and this story is finished. What will you choose? To convert to shares assets or to take 4%? I think the answer is evident.
Vladimir said that what happened in Latvia, Lithuania, sorry, that there was so big push from the bank management to say that the Skyway investment is not clear investment. But the end of story is, and every account of Skyway was frozen there. But the end of story is that last year, on September, it was the big deal with this, and the story was end. And the procurement so this process was finished, and every account was opened for Skyway. But what happened during these 2 years? That many banks, many state banks received this statement from this bank from Litva, and say and distributed this or put this document on their stage. But the most important thing is that, as Alex said, that we have our own inside assets, which according to the convertible contract will be converted into the shares when we go to the market. It is why we don't need to have agreement from Turkey Financial Institute, from Slovak Financial Institute, from Arabian Emirates Financial Institute, because this is our own assets.
Questions?
Merhaba, öncelikle sunumunuz için teşekkür ederiz.
Hello, first of all, thank you for your question. I'm an investor of Skyway since 2017, and I have many investor friends all around the world and want me to ask questions. One of them is what is the exact deadline for 15th stage number 15, and second question, when it will be open for internal stock exchange, And my third question is,
hangi tarihte
what will be the
Bunların tarihi belli.
dividends started to be paid?
The first step will be next stage, 14th stage. It's happened in this year, and the 15th stage, when we go to the 15th stage, it's depend on the investment process. It's happened in the next year. I know it's, but don't know which date. It's maybe 1st April, 1st May, maybe 1st June, July. It's don't know now. But it's not finished all the investment process. We must understand it. I show the perspective. Perspective is 30, maybe 50 years more in a future. Finish possibility about which describe my colleagues and short of me. But start a lot of other projects which based on this technology. Now we have good possibility to participate in the certification main technology Skyway, and we can have the collateral shares now and real shares after the IPO, when the shares move to the market, in the shareholder market. But in this process, in this period from 14, 15th, we start a lot of other projects. And difference between now starting and the future starting is only one. This one who start now and have the shares, the main company shares, Eurasian Railway Systems Holding, they participate in on their dividends depend on all the amount of the profit which the global transport investment have of the whole world. But other different projects, they are only project profit, project dividends. But process move. It's not finished.
And also, which difficulty we have from the beginning of process of investment? The same translation of shares and assets, or our assets in English. This is super difficult to translate, but these shares, which we name now shares, are not shares. It will be real shares after going to public market, or it will be changed on tokens, but this is assets. And if you don't want to have some problems with your security regulators, please use the word assets. It is interior assets of company. What is very, very simple scheme? Unitsky has valued the intellectual property, the whole intellectual property. It is for more than $400 billion approximately. And he is giving a part of his intellectual property to who want to invest in Skyway technology. This is very simple scheme. And also you were asking a good, very fresh question about closing of 15th stage. I will tell some things, because I have some sum of money which I am saving now before this closing. This is true story, because now I have sense that we are moving to real big things. I cannot to tell you that for sure, yes, invest $1 million in Skyway. But I have a little sense of something will happen. Why? Because very soon, as I told at the presentation, Al-Qasimi will drive Unicar, tropical Unicar. And huge amount of delegations will move to Sharjah Why? Because now our sheikhs, partners, our partners are organizing this communication process. And more big projects will be moving to Skyway. That is why it is not right question when 15th stage will be closed. The right question when we will move to 14th stage. Because who knows, maybe we will not have 15th stage, the complete.
One thing else, it is very easy to say why Alex, why Mr. Vladimir is participating in this project. Because we know one thing, that the other people who will come, we will organize these people to invest for the projects. Because when we close the 15 stages, maybe it will be just 14, the next stage. We start this on maybe around 15, 20 of November, will be start the 14 stages. Maybe some big investor came from Arabian Emirates with the bag with $25 million, and we will close the startup in cash immediately after this. Because you know, for every stages we need $25 million to go ahead, to go the next step. It is why Vladimir said, we never know. But I know one thing, that when the other projects will come with the humus, with eco houses, really we have several very, very profitable projects now has been prepared, which there will be possibility to invest into this project. Now who will manage these people? No, me. He and you.
And your teams.
And your team.
People. Power of people.
Power of people. And this is why now of course you have many possibilities. You can ask many questions to us. We can answer to you for these questions, and we can be here two days. But the real situation is what Alex said, that of course not everybody likes us. And we know why. I know that when we put together the business of these biggest companies around the world, it will be not enough how big business we will create on the world. Believe me. And if it's not enough for you to have certificate, to have contract in your hand, what we said, if you don't want to be like investor, you can be like creditors. Tell me, who of you has account in the bank? Who of you have account in the bank? Everybody. Everybody. How it can be that you are creditors of bank? Do you think that this money you put into the bank is your money? Do you think it? I don't think that. But because from the bank you didn't receive the agreement, just you believe to your banks, as I believe in bank in Slovakia, but I have there just little more money. But from our company you receive a contract. And if you want after 3 years to have your money back, you have the opportunity. You will give your money with 4% assets. It's all. 40% interest, sorry.
Почему вы говорите, что вас много не любит? Почему вы об этом думаете? Знаете, там вот я вижу, что столько много дела есть, которые работающим народом. Я думаю, что вас все будет любить, и это надо верить.
This is the questions why us don't like some. When I did the presentation, you saw that how many kind of businesses will be influenced by our technology. This is the plane, this is the railway, this is the water transport, this is other kind, every kind of transport. Do you think that Siemens will like us? No. Now they do everything. We have our technology in the Ecotechno Park. We organize 3 times Eco Festival when we show to the people from around the world our technology, that it's right technology, that it's move. And till today, some our friends in internet produce some bad news. They are lie that there is technology not there. There is just created from paper. And it is not good technology. It is normal, we know it. Who will be happy when he has a very good business around the world and we want to go to this family? And we want to have some part of this business. Who will be like? I don't tell that people don't like us. I told, and Alex told, that reality, the competitors, the producers of technology. I give you one example. When we came to Vietnam, because from Vietnam, the one area government wanted to meet to us. When we came there, there was ready project to produce a cable car system to this pagoda. When we showed our technology to this regional government, they told us, okay, if it's true what we say, we will change this project. We don't need cableway transportation system here. We want to have your system. And what do you say? What do you think the guys from French, they are happy now? they are not happy because the Vietnamese don't want their technology, they want our technology. And it will be every time. It will be in Turkey as well. We know it.
Sir, you have questions, not?
Interest is 4 or 40%. What you mean?
%4 faizden bahsettiniz.
You mentioned 4 or 40%. Will it be per year or by the end of 3 years?
After 3 years, your investment plus 4%. 4. Maximum 4%. Okay? If you are investor and if you open your cabinet, the contract is there. You can see 4. Your investment plus maximum 4%.
Okey, teşekkürler. İkinci sorum, Türkiye'de yapılmış ya da yapılacak herhangi bir projemiz var mı?
Now our total focus is on United Arab Emirates. We are now discussing with different countries because believe us, a lot of countries on high-level government want to implement now Skyway technology. In Africa, for example, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya. For example, I didn't show you example of my interaction, but we are moving a lot of people to Ecotechno Park. And I moved one of most serious men in Cote d'Ivoire to discuss the project with Mr. Unitsky. He refused because he has seen that this project will not be profitable and we are not ready to have such big serious production. Because I repeat, now comparing with Steve Jobs' company, with Apple, we are producing not 10,000 of computers, but only 100 computers with best quality, with best technical characteristics. And after this, we will move forward to different countries. Because what is question? It is all about strategy. And I know some things about strategy, and I'm studying a lot of things. And not MBA will teach you about strategy, but past of companies. And the most important is to have additional money to scale in production. And what is most strongest point of our company, because we have a wide model range which will be renewed every year, maybe every half of year. New unibuses, new unicars, which will satisfy customer necessities. And in Turkey, sorry.
Çok fazla dallanıp budaklandı. Net bir cevap istiyorum. Türkiye'de yapmış olduğunuz bir yatırım var mı ya da olacak mı?
Repeat, please. Sorry. We are waiting now. We are waiting now. We can organize process of discussions, but now we will not jump in these projects. Turkey government should understand that they will wait after United Arab Emirates.
In Turkey is two potential pilot project now. It's need to preparing, and we make all for the supporting this project. Yes, I cannot say more clearly which one. It's a not big project, but it's a like pilot project.
Yes, very important thing is to start from pilot projects. But a lot of investors are not ready to finance pilot projects. Because what is pilot projects? It is point A, point B, and connection with these points. It can be, for example, some area with no profit. Investors don't want to invest in non-profitable with absence of return of investment.
For the understanding, you must know that the pilot project is a small part of the big transnet systems. Unitsky and we with him don't start pilot project if we don't see what will be happened in the transportation system after that, after the first step, which will be pilot project. Pilot project is one small first part of the big project.
Sure. And also the project will take, the feasibility study will take more than 1 year. For example, if you are taking example of United Arab Emirates, how do you think? It is instant story or long story? Sorry, it is more than 1.5 year process of preparing of projects. And what is the important point? Unitsky has chosen this country, and we are now with you who are investors, are investing in these directions in feasibility study. It was our money, not big investors' money. Big investors' money will flow after. And I want to motivate you not to focus on to interact with big government guys. Because you will have a non-zero maybe result, but neutral result. But if you have connections with son of Erdogan, with son of maybe other presidents of country, on very highest level of governments, we can discuss. And you will move with people to Ecotechno Park in Minsk or to Skyway World Innovation Center in Sharjah, and they will discuss with you and representatives of head company with projects. What is interesting, I understood for Unitsky, it is forming of the whole strategy of countries. It is not interesting for him now to create little projects. It is interesting for us, but he is interested to create the big strategy of countries. For example, like in the Arabian Emirates, because he is responsible for our investment and he wants to return to us investment in a very big profit. I think like this.
Next questions,
Başka
please.
sorusu olan var mı?
Başka sorusu olan yoksa şunu söyleyeceğim. Türkiye 80
So I will add Turkey's 80 million of country, and as Istanbul with 20 million of population, so we have a serious traffic problem, and regarding this, maybe a small project in Istanbul, the cost of that project, what should be minimum or maximum if you find that investor Unitsky will try such a study in Turkey?
На английском. Да, okay. Many cities has the same problem. You know, in Vietnam, Hanoi also has 25 million people. Ho Chi Minh City, 25 million people. The problem is the same as here. As we said, that we have a possibility to start the discussion with the partner here in Turkey, in Vietnam, I don't know, in the south of America states and other places in the world, but we need to know that minimum 20% of amount of the project need to be covered by our partner. Our partner can be some company, our partner can be bank, our partner can be government, but every these partners need to know that minimum 20-25% need to be covered from their money. This is the first. The second is that every time we need to create a joint venture company. And you need to know that Unitsky will not sell the technology because he would like to secure the dividends for the investors. How? He would like to participate maybe 20 years of every project around the world. And the other question is, if we create some small project, who will be responsible for this project? Who will do the things if something happens? Who will secure the security of this project? It is what Vladimir said, that if we decide to do the first step with the first small pilot project, we need to know how we can do the next, third, fourth steps. Because never we will create some maybe 2 kilometers project somewhere and not continue. This is not goal of Unitsky, this is not our goal. Our goal is to step by step create the whole transportation system in country through the Transnet, okay?
And what is our main aim? I want you to understand this. Before implementing of Turkey project, we should attract interest of maximum of people. Because maybe you didn't understand, but based on blockchain system, we will have possibility to finance instantly this project. And if we will have the whole finance, will Unitsky refuse or not? Of course not. He will take money of first payments for this project to scale in production, maybe to organize in production here in Turkey, and to realize projects. And the main aim now is to create this structure of people who will also finance Turkey projects. Because who knows, maybe our strategy like of Skyway Capital will be formed like this. People of Turkey finance Turkey projects, people of, for example, Vietnam finance Vietnam, but it will be the whole business of Skyway Capital. And what is more important, to communicate with government guys with non-understandable, with effect which we cannot understand in future, or to attract now investors who will invest not only in this technology, but in projects and different directions of Skyway.
You have a lot of questions, and we clear a lot of things, a lot of areas of the project interest, and we understand with you that the business with these possibilities, these technology possibilities is one area, and technology and the society of Skyway is other one. They other one support each other. And what happened, what deals with business by this technology, by these possibilities. It is a different area, and we can talk about it and today, like the František said. But you have possibility, and we have answer in smaller groups. Not today, maybe after this our party conference. And now, if will be good if we finish our meeting, our conference. You have some questions, yeah? Last, okay. After it's the last questions, the last speech, and we go to the future, the close future, please.
Öncelikle proje çok güzel.
First of all, it's a very nice project. I congratulate you. I believe today was the first meeting in Istanbul.
Birincisi merak ettiğim
First
şu,
thing I wonder is in Turkey you said investment, and regarding investment at what stage you are, and
planlamanızı merak
I
ediyorum
wonder you're planning about Turkey, and as long as we don't clarify, everyone will continue ask the same question because everyone wants to get
şimdi şahsi bir proje değil, mutlaka
assurance. It's not a personal
gücünün de
project.
içinde
Of
olması
course,
gereken
the
bir
state
proje
should
var.
be in
Buradaki
it
yatırımcı
so that the
gönül rahatlığıyla
investor can
buraya
invest
parasını yatırabilsin
with a
diye
good
düşünüyorum.
feeling.
İki,
And second thing, this was my question, and the second thing I want to say, and I talked with the lady, I don't know her name, but
ben sizinle eğer yarın
if
İstanbul'daysam
tomorrow we are in Istanbul,
ayrıca bir toplantı
I want to have a
talep
separate
ediyorum.
meeting.
Ben Azerbaycan ve Türkiye arasında
I am-
köprü olan şirketim
I
var.
have a
PR
company
ve iletişim
which is
danışmanlığı
bridge between
şirketim
Turkey and
var.
Azerbaijan. It's
Bu
a
yüzden
PR
hem
company,
ayrıca
therefore
dergim var iki ülke
I
arasında.
have this relation
Sizinle
between these two
aslında
countries.
planlama konusunda ayrıca
Regarding
az
planning,
önce
I want to
özel
talk with
görüşmeler
you.
Ayarlanabilirse diye
You
bir
said
cümle
maybe we can have
kullandınız.
separate meetings.
Kişilerle böyle bir cümle kullandınız. Bunlarla ilgili özellikle bir
Regarding
toplantı
them, we
yapmak
can have a
isterim
special
yarın
meeting
sizlerle.
tomorrow if you say okay.
Tomorrow is a small possibilities. I have a time from 10 or past 9 to 11 in this hotel. 11 I must go to the airport. But my colleagues all go very in the morning early.
Yes, my flight also 8 morning, but what you should understand the value of giving of us for you information, because better to organize conference or meetings in Baku directly. We are not asking for these people, are they interested or not. This is question of interaction.
Ben Türkiye ile ilgili
Where in Turkey? Let's organize.
Just момент. Я Мизии уже столько раз Баку мы организовали. Они на турецком.
Не, можно.
На Да, завтра давайте это. Да, сегодня мы.
Закроем сегодня. Мы можем поговорить после этого, потому что людей с Турции они хотят знать все в турецкой, не
Да.
в России.
На турецком хотите?
Не, нет.
Не хотим.
Хорошо.
All kinds of meetings we are ready to do at the distance because we are moving everywhere in the world. Because in some days my colleagues will fly in Uzbekistan and I will fly to another country. And that is why I named my video blog Teleport. Because we are teleporting everywhere, every day.
And we can very, very big thanks all yours. Today we finish our meeting. Thank you.
Teşekkürler ve
Ben yatırımla ilgili sorumun cevabını alamadım.
I still wait for the answer for regarding investment.
Now or tomorrow?
Şimdi mi yarın mı? Sorunuzu bir tekrarlayın istiyorsanız bir daha soralım.
Türkiye'de yatırım dediniz.
So you
Yatırımla
mentioned
ilgili
investment
hangi
in Turkey. At
aşamadasınız? Onu
what
sormuştum.
stage are we in regarding that investment? I have asked that.
We have more than 600 partners now. And yes, but we want to grow in 10 times more. It is real.
Okay? We can close. Thank you for participation. I wish you all the best. And I hope we are not here last time.
Когда проходит определенное время, компания стабилизируется, ее деятельность, ну там, не знаю, 5-7 лет, то есть такие случаи, что договариваются, что да, зачем это делать большие суммы в конце года, когда можно делать поквартально.
Да, многие так и делают.
Многие так и делают, это происходит через 5 лет.
Определенное время должно пройти, да.
Как финансист и мировой финансист, я знаю, это вы сейчас не сможете это сказать.
Нет, конечно.
Потому
Нет, конечно.
у вас должно хотя бы первые 5 лет,
как я и
после
сказал,
5 лет,
да.
Ну, смотрите, еще важный момент. У нас была уже первая стадия обратного выкупа.
Siz de gelin, siz
это разные
o
вещи.
aynı
Dividend,
soruları
Ну ладно, давай не будем. Потом про обратный выкуп надо.
O 3 ay yok, ilde bir defa verilir, yani yılda bir yer. O şirkettir, kurumsallardır. 5 yıldan sonra, mesela Siemens, deyək ki, hangi Apple filan bu tipli şirkətlər 5 ildən sonra karar verir. Yönetim kurulu karar verir ki 3 aydan bir mi yatırımcılara her ay mı? Yılda bir kere. İlk 5 yılı siz ilde bir kere alabilirsiniz.
Bir de tokenler ne zaman çıkacak diye soruyorlar.
Neler?
Token.
Токенler ne zaman? Вот те, которые...
Токены Skyway.
Да. Когда будет раздаваться?
Они раздаваться не будут. White paper, белая бумага, является заранее и будет возможность входить в первую очередь уже тем, кто является акционерами.
Tokenler verilmeyecek. Orada 2-3 size o zamana kadar 2021-ci ilə qədər bir neçə sizə sunumlar verilecek. O sunumlara siz seçeceksiniz. O sunumlar içerisinde mesela diyelim ki senin 3% payın var, o birisinin 5%. O pay sahiplerinden hangisinin aksioner bilirsiniz de aksioner nedir? Yani yönetim kurulunda hangisinin olacağına karar verilecek. Правильно я сказала? Вот это токеры не будет.
Не знаем.
Токеры не будет раздаваться. Я честный бизнесмен, я не хочу.
Смотрите.
Предложение сначала будет осматриваться. Из этих людей, которые это, наверное, там какие-то вот это процентов.
Примерно так, да.
Примерно так. Какой-то да сможет управлять юнитом клубу, говорят. Вот это
примерно так, да.
Скажет,
Сразу видно, что вы финансист. Еще как...
Мембр.
Да.
И еще не это, и на Ветер Security банке я...
Будете, возможно, преподавателем в нашем тренинговом центре, да. Смотрите, еще скажите важную вещь.
Пожалуйста.
То, что на самом деле это очень пессимистичный прогноз Юницкого, то, что мы будем выходить по доллару. Никто сейчас не выходит на IPO по доллару. Но посмотрите за сегодняшний год IPO. Минимум $20. минимум. Но многие компании, так как они не имеют перспективы, не имеют богатого модельного ряда, не имеют долгую стратегию развития и многое-многое другое, что я сегодня описывал, они после выхода на биржу, выход на биржу это не основное, можно обвалиться в цене. А у нас мы выйдем уже не по доллару далеко, но это мое мнение. То есть я на основе анализа IPO.
Леша, первый шаг все равно доллар, это правильно.
А потом уже при публичной бирже это может быть многократно, потому что рынок вы видели.
В 2022 году, когда они вот откроются, допустим, что никто не будет покупать, а вот компания сам будет это покупать.
Тоже может быть.
Нет. Это вот по акцию $1 будет, я буду по...
Нет, гарантии нету.
Как компания, если компания будет покупать, она будет покупать дешевле, и у людей не будет выбора продать.